What's up, everybody? It's currently 9:57 a.m. I'm at the AMC, and there's literally nobody in this parking lot. And I'm gonna be here all day. I have 9 hours of cinema ahead of me. I have 5 movies that I'll be seeing back to back to back to back to back. It's gonna be Send Help, Hoppers, Zootopia 2, Goat, and Scream 7. And I know you guys are asking, why am I doing this? I don't know. Um, I'm bored, and what else is a college student supposed to do on a Saturday besides spend the entire fucking day at AMC? I feel like this is a mistake. I'm sure by the second or third movie, I'm gonna be feeling it. Another question you might be asking is, how can you afford to go to 5 movies in a day? Movie prices are expensive, and that is correct. But A, I have a job, and B, I have AMC A-List, so I get 4 free movies a week, in which I am doing all in one day, plus one. So I only have to pay for one movie. So considering that AMC A-List is $25 a month, add another $11 to that, so I'm probably paying like $35 for today, which is not bad, and considering that I watched 3 movies last week, um, with my A-List. So we're profiting from this. I am making money from this technically. So this is a smart decision to do this today. But we're here. We're doing this. First movie starts at 10:30, and the last movie's going to end around midnight. So I'm not going to be home until about 1 a.m. I'll update you in between each movie or two, give a little review of the movie, tell you how I'm feeling. But this is gonna be a great day, and I'm here by myself, so let's go. Here I am walking into my very first of 5 movies of the day. Very excited, but I have no idea what I have coming up for me over the next 9 hours or so. What's up, everybody? I'm back from both Send Help and Hoppers. I'm feeling great so far, actually. 2 great movies back to back. I'll start with Send Help. Send Help was a really good movie. The tone switches that this movie is able to pull off are so smooth and go off without a hitch. And it's really impressive the way that they were able to change from The Office to the stranded island setting. And it was surprisingly really funny. Dylan O'Brien did a really good job at being a sort of comic relief type character, while Rachel McAdams really stepped up into the lead role and was one of the best performances I've seen so far this year. And I wouldn't be surprised if she got an Oscar nomination for that role. She did great. Overall, Send Help was really engaging, and there were so many twists and turns all the way through the movie. It was super fun, and it had a bunch of elements from horror, a little bit from comedy, even a little romance in there, a lot of drama. It was a really great blend of all of these things, and it had one of the craziest endings I've ever seen. It was so good. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5. Hoppers was also really good too. I think that this movie is going to surprise a lot of people that come to see it. I think that in a similar way that The Wild Robot captivated people a couple years ago, I think that this movie will do the same. And this movie is really similar to The Wild Robot. It's robots in the wild. And at some points in the movie, I was like, damn, am I watching the same movie? Like, it's very similar to The Wild Robot, and I love that movie. And I ended up leaving this movie wondering which one I liked more. This was phenomenal. It was really emotionally compelling. There were a couple of times where I was tearing up a little bit. I would have cried if I wasn't a 20-year-old man alone in a movie theater watching Hoppers, but it was still really emotional. The visuals were lush and vibrant, and I did see it in Dolby, which is really good, probably better than IMAX for me. So that could be why it looked so good, but the animation was great, the story was great. I almost cried. What a great movie. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. It's currently 3:44 and I haven't eaten since about 8 a.m. So I went to McDonald's. We're gonna try the new Big Arch Burger right now. Alright, first bite. This thing is massive. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Look at that thing. My gosh. Mmm. Mm-hmm. The new sauce is really good. It's got a bit of a Big Mac sauce kind of flavor to it. A little tangier maybe. A little bit more kick to it. The beef is really good. There's a lot of meat on here. The cheese, the white cheddar cheese, is a nice touch. This is really good. This is a 9 out of 10 burger. W McDonald's. What's up, guys? It's 6:57. I just got out of Zootopia 2. I'm starting to feel it now. I'm feeling a bit miserable. I'm at like a 2 out of 5 on the misery scale, but Zootopia 2 was pretty cool. It was a nice sequel to the first movie in the series, and I really liked how it started right after the first movie, and I liked how it expanded on Nick and Judy's dynamic a little bit. So I'd give it a 3.5 out of 5, but I have 2 more movies left, so let's go. 4 down, 1 to go. It's 9:12 right now. I'm feeling good now. I have my Coke. But I just got out of GOAT. It was cool. The animation was cool. It looked like the Miles Morales Spider-Man movies because it was made by the same studio. But I felt like the whole movie was kind of anticlimactic from a mix of the voice acting and just the plot and pacing itself. But it was a cool little movie. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. It's exactly midnight. I just got out of my last movie of the day, Scream 7. That shit sucked. Do not watch this movie. It was a very cheap slasher, and I don't know why they still are making these movies besides money at this point, and I don't know why it's getting so much money, because it relies on old narratives just to get the movie through. It seemed irrelevant, some of the references that they made in some parts, kind of like Final Destination Bloodlines, except Bloodlines actually used the past movies as important plot details, when this Scream movie did not. It was not creative. The plot was really bad. There were a lot of random plot holes and a lot of things that didn't make sense. So yeah, I'd give Scream 7 a 1 out of 5. Do not watch it. But that's the day. I've been here since 10. It's midnight. That's 14 hours. I'm tired. Do not do this. And I'm never watching 5 movies in one day again. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna go to bed.